another episode of the Lazy Bunny podcast. I know. It look a little different. We got a different setting today. We not in the studio. But today I do have a big guest. I've been waiting on to do this interview for a minute. Today we got Miss Layla. Layla, let them know what it is today.
Hi, y'all. I'm Layla Luxury, a.k.a. Studs versus Fems. You are currently at the Les on the Court tournament.
That's what's up. Y'all, it's August 15th, and we already got the games running today. A lot of high competition, a lot of good energy in the building today. Layla, can you just break down to somebody who never had to plan an event like this, how much production goes in behind the scenes when you setting up something like this?
It is extremely hard. I think a lot of people come into it like, oh yeah, this is gonna be, I'm just gonna put out a flyer and that's it. For something like this magnitude, it takes a lot of hard work. It's a lot of promotion. It's a lot of reaching out to multiple companies, how I ended up getting all of the sponsorships that I got this time, finding the perfect gym, making sure the seating's together, getting the incentives where people would want to go to the event, booking DJs, getting the teams, putting the teams together. It's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. It takes a good 3-4 weeks to put it together. If I had more time, we could do more, but we're going to multiple cities, so it's I gotta have to keep a standard. But even with that, it's having to communicate with different cities and everybody's different personalities, and everybody thinks they're the stars. So you gotta treat everybody like they're the top tier.
That's right. Take me back to before you start hosting these tournaments and events. What made you start doing stuff like this? What clicked and was yeah, this is exactly what I want to do?
So I actually got bored, and I was single, and I was bored of being single. So I was I'm going to have a little speed dating. And then I did speed dating. That's how it really started, was through speed dating. And then every time I think about something, it's we don't really have that many things for lesbians that is strictly lesbians, where we don't try to change the court up or anything. So that's how everything came to be. We have a lot of lesbian basketball players, a lot of field people that want to come out. So I just kind of kept feeding off of what everybody else might want.
Then it's not just sports and athletic stuff. You be doing the skating, you do the speed dating, you got a lot of things, that you have going on behind the scenes. How do you day to day, how do you keep a peaceful mindset with all of that going on? What are your getaway?
I don't.
So it's consistent.
It's just all day, every day. All day, every day is always trying to figure out how I can do better, what I can do more, how I can make the experience, elevate the experience. So I really don't have, other than some people have noticed, I don't go to parties like that. So I try to stay home as much as possible because that's my only time where I have a break.
So when you post these events and you see all the support, what does that mean to you to see all these people come out and actually support the things that you have going on?
It's beautiful, especially since the lesbian community is an anomaly, and not only just that, women of color are my majority demographic. So to see them do something outside of going to parties and actually really pouring into and supporting and sharing that flyer, and you go down the timeline and you see nothing but this Dallas one was nothing but blue. I don't even know. I don't even have a word for it. I don't even think a word like this exists.
That's right. I do want to thank you for even just creating an event space like this, because I never attended any type of lesbian events or anything. So for me being my first time coming to the first tournament you had, it was really eye-opening and a different culture that I hadn't seen before, especially in the basketball community. And I hadn't played in a while. So for me to just be able to touch the floor again, these be the only times that I've touched the floor in the past couple of years since I came home from pro. So it's a blessing because from my standpoint, I didn't have nowhere to play. So that day I text you, I'm hey, she said she had one spot open. I'm yep, I'm finna go. And ever since that, little stuff like that, if I never reached out that day, we wouldn't even be sitting there having this conversation. So it's just a blessing for, the community, and for you just setting up stuff like this for us, because we don't have events like this. I've never seen an event happen like this before, especially with all the nice vendors and stuff. How did you say you reach out to them? What, how does it?
Sauce?
Yeah, I'm saying not even that, but what make you choose which vendors you choose?
Depending on the event, depends on the vendors. So for instance, we have an Italian ice vendor right here in front of us, water ice in front of us. well, it's hot outside, so
That's
we
right.
need something to cool off.
That's right.
Sweets, of course, is always a thing. Hats is always a good thing. They see me and they're like, hey, we want to come out. We want to event at your event. We see the outcome. We see how many people show up to the other events. Like, we know this is going to be a great idea.
That's right.
When it comes to sponsorships, that's a completely different conversation. So for sponsorships, the sponsorships just have to align with what I have going on.
That's right.
The performers have to align with what I have going on.
That's
so
right.
I reach out to them based off of are we problematic? Are we, you know, like how does it make sense for this? For instance, our biggest sponsor is Bloom Energy. So Bloom Energy is perfect because we have all these players on the court. Like, go get your gift bags, get the Bloom Energy, take the Energizer. We have the cans as well here. Another sponsor is the water company as well. So we got like tons of free water bottles. So just kind of, it makes sense for a basketball team.
Right.
One of my vendors for speed dating is a flower company. So everything just kind of aligns, and I reach out to them.
That's right. Y'all heard it here first. If you got any advice for anybody who is chasing in the same footsteps as you, what you got to say to them?
You have to stand your ground. One thing I notice is that everyone is going to try to find a way to take your light or try to take what you're building for yourself. So you got to stand your ground. You're strict, but you're also you're nice to people. Don't be mean to people. These are your customers. These are the people that are going to make sure that you succeed. And I've been able to get as far as I am by being a genuine person, a nice person, but I'm also a firm person.
That's right.
I try to stick to my morals and where I am, but don't let no one try to change that, because once someone tries to alter the route that you're trying to go, you'll throw the whole vibe off and you'll lose your company.
Right.
And I've had to stick with the aesthetic, the professionalism and everything to be able to continue to grow the way that I am.
It's very authentic.
Yeah.
Authenticity. That's
the big one.
That's
authenticity and standing your ground. Sometimes people think, oh, I got to get the biggest celebrity, you have to get this, or I have to get the most, but sometimes you can ruin your brand getting, not aligning it with who you are and what you have going on.
Right.
So I always tell people, like, if you want to do this, you got to stay true to yourself. You got to stay strong. You got to just be like, nah, not aligning with my brand, but love you, still support.
Right. That's right. Y'all heard it here first, man. We got Layla in the building. It's Studs versus Fem. If y'all didn't attend this one, hey, we got another one coming up in a few weeks. Y'all need to slide down on to Houston and hit up that one. Layla, what else you got coming up? What you want to tell the people?
Well, I haven't announced this yet, but Les on the Court will be expanding to Chicago, Miami, and Tampa, Florida.
Nice.
And we are also looking into a black tie event as well, which is something I have not released yet. I have not released any type of details, but we wanted to give the type of people that come here are usually, so we're going to do a black tie event because we feel like that aligns with what people got going on.
That's right.
And it'll be a free event for everyone who's been buying tickets and have been showing up to these events. So it'll be more of like an appreciation black tie event.
Right. Y'all heard it here first. That's exclusive right there. Hey, if y'all haven't followed, we're going to drop the tags. Make sure y'all follow Lazy Bunny Pod. And make sure y'all follow Layla. Layla, you want to let them know where they can follow you at?
Step versus Fem.
That's right.
On all platforms.
That's right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Layla, we just want to give you your flowers and say thank you for the events that you be hosting.
Thank you.
And make sure y'all follow us. We out.
Bunny out.
If you got a valid story, a wow story, or a lazy moment that you proud of, or you just want to be something, you just want to say something, I don't know, tell me. Get it off your chest. Send it to me. You can send it to me at my Yahoo, at the Yahoo account. It'll be lazybunny, lazy.bunny@yahoo.com. Lazy.bunny@yahoo.com. Send it in. Get your stuff in. Don't be shy. You can always stay anonymous if you want to. I don't got to say your name, but if you want your name in there, tell me your name. Don't be weird, though. Be weird. Tell me your name. I want to talk. I'm ready to laugh. I'm ready to sip some tea with y'all on the next episode. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
High volume.
Am I really that much?